What is up, you guys? This is All Day and Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you a tip on how to make the most out of your shield boosters. Shield supply boosters, I suppose. So, what it does is, under the buff, it says gain shield supply boost points for 30 minutes. Consuming more will raise the amount of gained. After 5 stacks, only the duration is increased. Defeat enemies to gain shield supply points. After collecting enough points, you earn a shield supply chest that contains an exciting variety of gear for your hero, including exclusive visuals, effects, items, and chances at select rare items in the game. So with one boost, you get 1 times supply points. Up to 5 points, you get 5 times supply points for 150 minutes. So I guess, oh wow, 150 minutes. Wow. So I guess it stacks every 30 minutes regardless. So that's nice. I didn't realize that until now. But yeah, so with the way it works is every time you get it, if I would recommend having at least 5 stacked. And if you do have 5 stacked, if you don't want to just do 30 minutes, I would go for at least 10 supply boosters. That way you get at least 3 hours or more or whatever. So with the way it works is it doesn't matter what difficulty you're in. As long as you're killing enemies, you get shield supply points. So you generally want to choose an area that has a ton of enemies. So patrols probably will not be your best option. The best option would be anything, really any of these operations. I would probably go with, I'm not entirely sure, something that's small. So like Odin's Palace is a good one. Something that has enemies like in a very compact area, and not too much like, I guess, area, I don't know how to say it, I guess too many blockades or whatever, too many barriers or something that you'd have to run around. You don't want to choose something like that. Fisk Tower is probably a good one as well, actually. Yeah, Fisk Tower is a pretty good one because you have to fight a bunch of enemies before you get to, there's 3 different bosses to get to do this mission, I guess. Church of Purification is pretty good as well because there's a bunch of enemies all around. Sinister Lab isn't bad as well. Aim Weapon Facility is actually a pretty good one too. Honestly, I would just say any of these maps are good in general. Times Square and Dimensions Collide probably are really good in my opinion, I think. Yeah, so also another really good one would be the Danger Room. So the way you would go into the Danger Room is you would go to headquarters and then go to Danger Room right here. Make sure your difficulty is set to normal because you can't travel here if you're not in normal. And then, well, I don't have actually I do, I think. Yeah, so I have 2 cosmics, I'm not gonna do that. So what you would do is you would get your Danger Room scenario, and then you would go into your inventory, supplies, consumable. Oh, I have one right here. I'll do that. And then you would do that, go inside your Danger Room. It's probably the best option is to do the Danger Room if you have shield supplies because there's a bunch of enemies anyways, and you'll be getting way more experience too. I mean, not experience, but the shield supplies anyways from that. As you can see on my left, right next to my experience bar, there's an orange bar, and that's your that's the, what's it called, the shield supply booster like level or ranking, I guess. It'll go up per enemy you kill. I might probably not finish this anyways, but yeah, that's basically all you have to do from that. And what you can get, so I'm gonna see if I have any boxes. I have 13 boxes on me right now. So what you can get from these shield supply drops, I'll open one right now. It'll give you a few drops. It can give you, well, eternity splinters. It can give you materials, cosmics, relics, artifacts, blues, and purples. They did reduce the amount of cosmic items you get from it though. The before you were getting these like almost every time, and almost every item you got that were gear were mostly cosmics. Now you'd be not lucky to get cosmics, but you won't get cosmics as often. Like I've had supply boxes where I've only gotten nothing but blues and purples. But yeah, so that's really, I mean, in my opinion, that's the best ways to get your supply points. Either danger room or operations. Don't worry about doing it on don't worry about doing the, what's it called, patrols or story missions with it. I mean, story missions is better than the patrols in my opinion. But if you're really trying to get or farm your supply boosters, those are the best ways. And another tip is don't use all of your boosters all at once. If you have combination boosters, then obviously you're gonna have to do that. But if you have them separate, if you have a supply booster, if you have currency and XP all separate, don't use them all at the same time because you want to make the most out of whatever you have. But yeah, if this video helped you out at all, go ahead and leave a like, comment. Let me know if you have any other ways that you've done or farmed for shield boosters. And yeah, this is all day any day one, and have a good day, good night, and peace.